How's it going, everyone? Welcome to DoublePebble, and today I have an announcement to make. So unfortunately, I have lost almost all of my skills in FO3 after playing FO4 for so long, in terms of the timings, in terms of what to do and what not to do. So I basically can't really review players very well now. So what I'm gonna do is I have gotten a friend who plays FO3 to kind of help me play and review the player, and in turn I will basically translate what he feels as a review video. Basically that's the best that I can do at this point. Today's review is on World Legend Marco Van Basten. Part of the games were played by me and part of the games were played by him. So he wants to be called Pep, so we'll call him Pep. Alright, so Pep has played part of the games, scored some goals, and he has given me his feedback on how he feels regarding Van Basten, which I'm gonna let you guys know. Alright, so let's start off by looking at his stats. Okay, this is highly requested because he seemed like a very good striker for crosses. He's tall, 188.78 kg, the same height as Patrick Kluivert. Got a power header trait, of course, everyone knows that. Got good strength as well, 94. Stamina is not that good. Not the fastest player. Van Basten is never famous for his pace, 90.87, and then his jump is very good, 91. Agility is good, 89. Balance is average. Dribbling, ball control is very good. Dribbling not that good, so he probably cannot dribble that well. His finishing, one of the most lethal finisher in the game, I believe. 98 finishing, and not many people has higher finishing stats than him. Shot power is crazy as well, 97. Heading is, of course, it has to be good because of his power header trait. And then the long shot is 90, volley is 98. What else? I know his positioning is very good. His penalty is very good. Positioning is 95. Okay, and his reactions 96. Makes him a nightmare to defend in the box. Right, this is the one that many of you are concerned about when it comes to buying Van Basten. His work rate, will that affect how he performs in game? Okay, low mid. Strikers with low not very common. I think the only one that I know of is Dimitar Berbatov, so we will have to see, of course. He's got good traits that are important. Finesse shot, which is important, and power header, which is important. Sniper is a good bonus to have as well. Price wise, currently don't have in the market, but average is about 9.9, about 10 billion. Okay, so it's quite an outlay. We will now go into the in-game analysis, which is like a combination of my effort and Pep's effort. Alright, the first thing that I noticed is that he is super ruthless as a finisher. As you guys can see in the highlights from some of the goals, it's pretty crazy when he can score all sorts of goals. I think he scored a curler from the edge of the box, and he scored tap-ins, power headers, driven shots kind of finish. So he can score all sorts of goals. He's got the technical ability to curl it into the top corner. Next thing is, of course, his headers. This one is, I think, quite obvious. He's very good in the air. Headers are super powerful, very accurate as well, because of the power header trait and the high heading stats. But Pep did feedback to me that he feels that Van Basten is not as aggressive in the air as compared to Patrick Kluivert. So basically our playstyle are very similar, we use the same team, same player kind of thing. He says that Van Basten is kind of soft in the air, can't really challenge for contested headers. I think it might be attributed to his skinny body. So I don't think there are many good strikers that are skinny. Generally the best body type for striker is average. So I think his skinny body makes him a little bit soft in the air. So that might be a little bit of a concern. Although that being said, he does have crazy strength. So when he's on the ground, right, he is very tanky. Most obviously by a goal that he scored whereby he literally pushed the defender away when the cross comes in. So this goal was scored by Pep. The cross comes in, Van Basten pushes the defender away. I don't know how he did it. The defender fell down and he was able to score the power header. So that was an amazing show of strength. And then I personally scored a goal with Van Basten as well, whereby he took damage from a defender, a tackle, stay on his feet, struck off the defender and curl the ball home. So that is another show of strength. Last strength about him is his movement, of course. Because of his skinny body, we take away his ability in the air. On the ground, when it comes to movement like stop-start, like twisting and turning, he's pretty good, to be honest. Very elusive. Skinny players generally have this kind of elusiveness to them, so it is the same as Van Basten, which means that if you are the type that likes to twist and turn around the box, I think Van Basten is a good striker to have, since he is absolutely lethal in the box. Weakness wise, he's got two big ones. The first one is of course the one that many of you are concerned about, his work rate. Now when I was using him, right, I did feel that he doesn't seem as urgent in getting into the box as compared to, let's say, a Patrick Kluivert or a Fat Ronaldo or a Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, so he does seem to have a little bit of a lag in terms of getting into the box. So when he lays a pass off, he might just stun a little bit before going to the box. Although that doesn't happen every time lah, as you guys can see in the highlights, there are times where he will just sprint into the box, but I just feel that from time to time his work rate really affects him. Next thing is his pace. He's not the fastest striker around, as you guys can see, 87 acceleration. By today's standard in FO3, I think it's pretty bad. So I feel that he might struggle a little bit in terms of getting away from defenders these days. So that is just a minor thing, because if you use him, you're obviously a crosser. If you're not a crosser but you're using him, it's kind of mixed up. It's not really, it doesn't really match, okay? So overall, I will still give him an 8 out of 10. Okay, because apart from his work rate, which affects him only from time to time and not every time, he is a pretty good striker, to be honest. He's a good finisher, one of the best, to be honest. There were 2 or 3 goals where I scored with him. There were like FO4 angles, but he still managed to convert in FO3. Good header when he's not contesting, when he's a free header. So if you are good enough to make space and wait for him to get free of his defender, you should be able to score from him. Last thing, is he worth it? 10 billion is a little bit pricey. Personally, I feel that he's not worth it because of the fact that for crossers, both Pep and I still agree that Patrick Kluivert is still the benchmark, okay, and nobody has come close to beating him in the air. He's still the best striker that a crosser can use. So I will still suggest you to go for Patrick Kluivert for a striker if you're a crosser. And that is it for this week. So basically, for the coming weeks, I will not be personally playing any of the reviews because I really can't. Okay, I really can't. There are so many games that I got 0 shots, 0 attack one. I just cannot do anything already. Okay, so I'll get Pep to play, and in turn, he will let me know what he feels about the player, and I will also analyze his gameplay and see what I feel about the player as well. Hope you guys enjoy. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy my review video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more FIFA Online content as well as FIFA Online 4 content. Also drop by our Facebook fan page as well. I'll see you in the live stream tomorrow. Goodbye.